she was never meant to be on the firing line. Maya was crouched in the sand, sweat sliding down her spine as she swapped out ripped paper targets dark as others. Hand punched cleanly from 50 yards away. Dust coated her boots, sleeves pushed up, her name patch bleached pale by years under desert sun. Most of the men nearby didn't know who she was, and the few who did acted like they didn't. To them, she was just the range girl, the one who hauled water, reset targets, and stayed invisible until a Navy SEAL stopped mid-stride, lowered his rifle, and placed it in her hands. Every head snapped around. The quiet split sharp like dry wood catching fire. Maya rose slowly, hesitant not because she couldn't use the weapon, but because taking it meant breaking an unwritten rule. Women didn't shoot here, not her. Yet her hands, rough, burned by sun, closed around the cold steel as if it recognized her. Because it did. 3 years earlier, Maya had led recon teams through valleys where even shadows felt dangerous. She walked point. She called in air support. She cradled a dying teammate and relayed his final words to his mother through a satellite phone. Her discharge came without noise. Her medals were tucked into a drawer. Her uniform folded away the day tremors in her hands made, lifting a coffee cup harder than gripping a rifle. Now, she reset targets because it was easier for everyone to forget who she'd been. But the SEAL remembered seeing her name. Once on a briefing slide, Staff Sergeant Maya Brooks, Silver Star, Afghanistan. Watching her bend to fix what others destroyed stirred something in him. He handed her the rifle and stepped aside. No explanations, just a silence that said this mattered. Maya squinted into the sun. The men watched. A few smirked. One laughed. She said nothing. She didn't need to. She adjusted the strap, set her stance, and synced her breathing like the muscle memory had never faded. Her cheek touched the stock. Her pulse steadied. Downrange, the cardboard target wavered in the heat. 3 shots. 3 clean holes, center mass. Then a 4th straight through the bullseye. The laughter died. No applause followed. No cheers. Only a stunned stillness, as if the air itself forgot how to move. Maya lowered the rifle, laid it carefully on the bench, and returned to the shadows near the water cooler. No pride in her stride. No smile. Just calm. Just quiet. An instructor stared at the target, then back at her. "Who is she?" he murmured. The SEAL didn't respond. He kept his eyes downrange. Some names carry more weight in silence than they ever could in speech. Maya never asked to be recognized. She never had. Her strength wasn't in medals, it lived in what she carried and refused to set down. The world often tries to use silence as a punishment, but sometimes silence is the highest honor. She didn't need to prove anything. She only reminded them of who she already was. Later that week, a laminated photo appeared in the corner of the range office. It showed a younger Maya standing with her unit beside a helicopter that never returned. No caption, no ceremony, just unspoken respect. And the next time targets needed replacing, no one looked at Maya. They turned to a new recruit instead, because some people have already done enough shooting. If this story resonated with you, tell us where you're watching from. Have you ever known someone with quiet strength? Share your story in the comments. And if you believe stories like this deserve to be told, subscribe for more tributes to the unsung heroes who speak loudest without saying a word.